You're probably wondering, so where should I start? How can I uncover the opportunities that the wealthy like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or Warren Buffett have discovered? If you've ever read the Bible, you've surely heard of King Solomon, who is regarded as one of the wealthiest people in history. But did you know that Solomon's advice on making money and building wealth is incredibly practical and applicable in the modern world? Before we dive deep into this, take a moment to subscribe to our channel Astro Compatibility World, because what we're about to explore could change the way you think about money, success, and the future. Stick with me. You'll want to hear this entire story, and trust me, there's a lot more to uncover. We live in a world that often ties financial success to a steady paycheck, where the typical advice is to work hard, climb the corporate ladder, and save for retirement. But what if I told you that this is only part of the equation and certainly not the most effective part? King Solomon understood something that most of us don't. Money is a byproduct of solving problems, not just trading time for pay. You see, Solomon didn't look for a job. He didn't spend his life climbing the corporate ladder. Instead, he sought wisdom. His words are clear on this point. With me are riches and honor, lasting wealth and righteousness. Proverbs 8:18. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Are you just chasing a paycheck, hoping that your job will eventually bring you the financial freedom you desire? The reality is, you might never reach your goals by simply working for a salary. In fact, many who are trapped in the 9-to-5 grind find themselves further from wealth with each passing year. Be diligent. Diligence isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Don't waste time. Use your energy to create value. Solomon understood that effort is meaningless without purpose. When you work with wisdom and diligence, the results will follow. Solomon didn't just accumulate wealth through hard work or inheritance. He did so by understanding the importance of wisdom and strategic investments. In Proverbs, Solomon consistently emphasizes the value of acquiring knowledge and using it to improve one's circumstances. For instance, Proverbs 4:7 tells us, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding." This principle can be directly applied to wealth creation. If you want to build wealth, invest in your knowledge and skills first. This is how you can leverage your talents and expertise to solve bigger problems in the market. The more significant the problem you solve, the more value you can create, and ultimately, the greater the wealth you can amass. Why the millionaires are millionaires. Look around at successful entrepreneurs like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Oprah Winfrey. These individuals didn't simply work for a paycheck, they solved monumental problems. Amazon solved the problem of efficient shopping and delivery, while Tesla has worked to address environmental concerns by revolutionizing electric vehicles. Solomon himself understood the power of solving problems, whether personal, societal, or global. The key takeaway here is that wealth flows to those who address large-scale problems that impact many people. King Solomon didn't just amass wealth for his own benefit. He helped others achieve prosperity by building systems and solutions that serve the masses. You can start with a small idea, a problem no one else is paying attention to, but one that you recognize has the potential to change an entire market. The important thing isn't where you start, but where you're going. Let me give you a concrete example. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Sarah didn't start with a global empire right away. She began with a very simple product, improved undergarments for women. She noticed a problem most people overlooked. Existing shapewear was uncomfortable and ineffective. Sarah created a product to solve that problem, and it transformed an entire industry. She didn't need to invest in a big building or hire hundreds of employees. She started with a phone and a pair of high heels. Always remember, solving problems doesn't always require a massive company or millions in funding. You can start with small steps as long as you are committed and refuse to give up. Don't fear failure. Embrace it as part of the journey. Many people give up before they truly reach success. One reason they fail is that they don't realize failure isn't the end. It's a stepping stone to something greater. The self-made billionaires you admire aren't people who never failed. They're people who failed many times but learned from each failure and kept moving forward. For example, Elon Musk experienced numerous failures with SpaceX before achieving remarkable success. Failed rocket launches, enormous debts, and repeated setbacks led many to think he would never succeed. But Elon didn't quit. He found new ways to tackle problems, and eventually, SpaceX became a groundbreaking company in the aerospace industry. Musk isn't the smartest person, but he is the most persistent. One of the most important lessons in this journey is to never stop improving. Imagine building a bridge. At first, the bridge might be unstable, with a few broken parts, but if you persist and keep building piece by piece, the bridge will eventually stand strong. Similarly, creating a great product or service takes time, but persistence and determination will help you achieve your goals. The key is to ensure that what you're building truly holds value for others. Don't create a product that only you think is valuable. Wealth is created when you solve problems that people are willing to pay for. Think about the problems in your community, your industry, or even in your own life. Are there unmet needs? Can you create a solution that will benefit a large group of people? Ask yourself, how many people need this solution? Once you have that answer, focus on improving the product or service to delight those people. Let's return to the critical factor mentioned earlier, time. Time is the most precious asset you have. Successful people don't work in the traditional sense. They don't simply trade time for money. They've found ways to multiply their time by building systems, automating processes, and creating scalable business models. If you can build a business that operates without requiring your constant involvement in every aspect, you've discovered how to speed up your time. Consider outsourcing time-consuming tasks or leveraging technology to automate processes. Don't let your time go to waste. Use it to focus on the most important tasks, like solving problems for your market. What makes Solomon's wisdom so powerful is how it challenges the traditional view of success. True prosperity comes not from a steady income, but from the ability to make wise decisions, to invest intelligently, and to create opportunities beyond the limitations of a traditional job. Think about it. Jobs can be lost, industries can collapse, and even steady paychecks don't guarantee financial security. We've all seen it happen, but what? Instead of relying on a paycheck, you could depend on your own ability to make money work for you. Let's break this down. There's a difference between temporary wealth and lasting wealth. Temporary wealth can come quickly, maybe through a big lottery win or a sudden inheritance, but it's often short-lived. If you don't know how to manage it, it can slip through your fingers just as quickly as it came. We've all seen people who win big, only to lose it all because they didn't understand how to manage it. Is lasting wealth simply having more money than we can spend? No. Solomon's wisdom goes deeper. True wealth isn't about hoarding money or material things. It's about building a foundation that is both steady and flexible, resilient to life's unpredictable shifts. The Bible teaches us to think wisely and plan ahead. Solomon's wisdom teaches that wealth building is not about immediate rewards, but about strategic, long-term planning. It's like planting seeds that grow into strong, reliable trees. Solomon's wealth wasn't just about accumulating money, it was about managing resources wisely, about planning for the future and using wisdom to create wealth that would last. Whether it's through real estate, stocks, or investments, the principle remains the same. Leverage the power of compound interest. Another of Solomon's key insights relates to growing wealth gradually. Proverbs 13:11 says, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." Wealth is not always about striking it rich overnight. It's about growing your assets through patience, discipline, and consistent effort. Avoid the traps of debt. Solomon also warns against the perils of debt. Proverbs 22:7 states, "The borrower is servant to the lender." In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in credit card debt or take out loans for non-essential purchases. True financial freedom comes from avoiding debt traps and ensuring that you live below your means. Solomon's advice is clear: spend wisely, save diligently, and invest intelligently. Build multiple streams of income. Solomon didn't put all his wealth in one basket. He understood the value of diversifying investments and income sources, whether it's through land, investments, or trade. Building multiple streams of income ensures stability and growth. Relying on just one job or one source of income is risky. The more income streams you have, the less vulnerable you are to market changes or economic downturns. King Solomon's teachings are timeless because they go beyond mere financial strategies. They focus on wisdom, discipline, and intentionality. Instead of telling you to work harder for money, Solomon's wisdom asks you to work smarter. Wealth comes not by working harder, but by creating value that benefits the market. By solving problems, providing solutions, and strategically building wealth through smart investments, you too can attain financial freedom and success. So I leave you with this question: are you ready to change the way you view money? Stop chasing money, start chasing solutions. When you focus on providing value to others, the money will naturally follow. If you're ready to shift your mindset from simply earning a paycheck to truly building wealth, let King Solomon's wisdom guide you on your journey to financial freedom. Wealth is not just about having money, it's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms. Thank you for watching this video. If you found value in it, please hit the like button and subscribe to Astro Compatibility World for more insights on how to create a life of purpose, wisdom, and wealth. Let's keep the conversation going. What's one step you're going to take today to apply Solomon's wisdom in your own life